Today we're trying out the Ambiano Halogen Air Fryer. Now this was $29.99 from the Aldi store. It looks pretty smart. What I've noticed about this is you can make it bigger. So this is set at normal size, and then it's got an extender ring to add an extra 5 litre capacity, which looks quite interesting. It isn't digital, but it does have a timer, and it's got the variable temperature control, and you can set it from anything between 65 to 250 degrees C. So it's ideal for cooking, grilling, baking or roasting. There's the extender ring that's included. It's got the timer function that can be set for up to 60 minutes at a time. And of course, air frying is a great way of cooking, which is a little bit healthier than regular frying. So let's get this out of the box and see what we're looking at. So this comes with the regular 3-year warranty. We've got the user manual, which is the basic care and cleaning guide. Shows you the parts that you'll find, and there's quite a lot of parts with this appliance. It's got a basic user guide to all those parts. There's also a handy little cooking table in here with cooking times and temperatures of some foods. So roasted meats, steak, other meats, cakes, chips and potatoes. And there's also a handful of recipes in here which are quite useful. We've got rolled ribs roast, Chinese roast chicken, fillet steak supreme and jacket potatoes, so they could come in quite handy. We've got a nice size bowl at 17 litres, and if you wanted it a little bit bigger, there is an extender ring with this that adds another 5 litres, and that simply sits on top and the lid fits comfortably onto that. This sits in a little frame to take the temperature off your worktop, and the handles make it nice and easy to carry and move around. We've got a low cooking tray and a high one, and you can use these together if you wanted to cook 2 layers. It comes with 2 little trays, mesh trays for putting food onto to use inside there. We've got some tongs with this. They are a little bit flimsy. I've never used anything like that before, but maybe they'll come in handy for something. The lid has the cable attached, and it's quite a long cable on this appliance as well. There's a little safety lock here, and when the handle is pressed down, we can operate the appliance. If it's not pressed down, it won't work. This simply sits on top, so when you've got everything in there, all your ingredients, you can lock it down, and now it's ready to use. On the lid, you've got your timer, which can go up to 60 minutes. The temperature control function. It's not digital, but some people find these a lot easier to use. We've got the power and the heat indicators on there too. So let's get this plugged in and ready to go. So I'm going to keep this nice and simple, and I'm going to roast up a chicken today. So we've got it on the low rack. I haven't put it in the mesh tray, it doesn't need that. I've just lightly oiled the skin and put some salt and pepper on. Now in the regular oven, this would take about 1.5 hours at about 190 degrees. So I'm going to set the temperature the same, but we'd hope for it to be a little bit quicker. So let's plug that in. We do have on here a thaw and wash button, which is great for thawing out foods at a really low temperature. We're going to put this up to about 190, just less. This should cook quicker and it should be more efficient because the air is going to circulate well around the food. And then of course we've only got a 60-minute timer, so we will put that on, say to about 50 minutes, and then we can check. I'm going to lock that lid down. You can hear the timer ticking. It's fairly quiet. I can already feel a little bit of heat from there. So that's had 1 hour now altogether. Let's see how it's looking. We're in the thickest part of the chicken there. So I'd say that's a very efficient cooker. So there we have it, that's the Ambiano Halogen Air Fryer. This knocked a good 30 minutes off the cooking time of a full chicken. The glass bowl was really easy to clean, but you could even line the bottom if you wanted to make cleaning even easier. I like the additional shelving it comes with, so you can cook in 2 layers. This extra piece on top makes it even bigger. And I think it was super simple to operate. The dials. And that lid sits nice and comfortably onto this extender. So we're really pleased with this piece of kit and would find it really useful. So I hope that's helped someone. Thanks for watching.